Good morning. I'm late. So a couple weeks ago, me and my friends, in May, the last week of May, we went to OBX, Outer Banks, North Carolina. So, my car is like, she's not old. She's only a year old, barely, even that. She'll be a year old sometime. So we drove down, and immediately when I got back, I had to go back to work. And hold on, I don't know how. I really gotta invest in a phone now, like for my car. Oh gosh. So immediately, like when I got back after going to 2 jobs, I had a tire pressure, notice, like bing, tire pressure, and I was like, great, awesome. So then I got my tire plugged, and now it's July the 3rd, and I didn't even drive that much. Well, okay, I drive a lot every day, okay? I'm combing the streets, combing the country, how much I drive. I might as well be a freaking Uber driver or do Uber Eats or whatever, those silly commercials. I don't like touching stuff, so that's not something that's gonna work for me. But I had to get a new tire. The man was like, a little old black man. He was like, now you can go ahead and get this tire. You can get it plugged. I was like, I've already had it plugged once. And I was worried that it would be a new hole. So I was like, here's a dilemma. Okay, guys? Dilemma. Do I get a new hole in an already plugged tire? Plugged? Or do I just pay the money and get a new tire? So I drive, I'm pretty sure I average about over 80 miles a day. That's just being generous, because I have 2 part-time jobs, 1 full-time job. I run errands, and just in traffic, I comb the highways, the pikes, and the byways. So I was like, girl, Evie, just fork it over. Because my original plan was, when the fall hit, I was like, please let this plug last until August. Because I've been buying school supplies for school. So I have to do an unboxing for that, because it was too expensive. So your girl's going to do that. So I was like, do I just go ahead and do that now? Or... So the man was looking at me. This turned into a story time real quick. The man was looking at me. It was 2 old black men, really nice. This is like a drive-through tire service, all-in-one. Not all-in-one, they only do tires. That's it. We only do tires, but they're open 24/7. So this happened to me at 7 in the morning, and it's 8:11. So I was like, just get the tire. He was like, he was looking at me like, little black girl, just go ahead and get this tire plugged. But then I was like, I've already had it plugged. So I was like, if I put another plug, that's a question. How many times have you guys plugged the tire? How many times? Because I was like, 1 was enough for me, because I drive too many places, and I'm not finna be stuck on the highway or stuck on some road out here where I be going, and ain't nobody out here to help you. And I'm not finna sit in my car and wait for no truck. Okay, no third-party truck service through my insurance company. No, I need to get from A to B to C and D, and that's it. Cause no. So I was like, I'll just go ahead and get the tire, a new tire. He was, of course, they never have. What is this tire? Hold on, I done dropped the paper. I'm about to crash. What is this tire? I swear to God, whatever tire this is, it's always, I can never get it used. It is a tire 205-65R16. I can never get this tire used. They're like, oh, we only got it new. Only got it new. This one tire was $155. So tax was $8.70. I don't know what is the shop fee. What's the shop fee? And I need to start researching some stuff because they take your old tire, and this place don't give me no discount on the tire. Like when I go to Maryland, oh shit, to curve in the road. Like I don't know who's doing this construction on these pikes. If you have a pike in your country, in your neighborhood, in your city, why are pikes so curvy when they doing construction? The pike was straight, so now it's all zigzaggy. Anyway, anywho, like when I go to Maryland and I get my tires done, I get a tire recycling discount. So they give me a new tire and they take my old tire. I can either choose to keep the tire or they will recycle it for me and I get a little discount. Where I'm at now, I'm like, it's never on here. I never get shit. I don't get a goddamn thing. Bunch of bastards. Anyway, sorry, I don't know if bastards is a bad word, but we say bastard all the time. Bastard, barnacles. When you stay with this team, you're gonna learn all the phrases that I have. But anyway, the black man, I guess looking at my aesthetic, sometimes I do go bum chic. I enjoy it. It's comfortable, okay? I do look like I'm a biker, but then I look like a hippie biker or a hippie biker bum. Whichever they want to classify me as. But then my face don't make sense because different sections of me don't match. So I would just be like, and then I don't know what they're talking about. So then sometimes they're like, were you even born in the ghetto? And I'd be like, yeah, a little bit, yeah. A little bit. I don't know. We don't talk about those things. I know about those things. So that's how I classify it as. So got the tire. He asked me 2 times. I knew he was like, you little black girl, you just go ahead and get this plug again. And I was like, but the other one, he's a manager. So I was like, okay, he's like, regardless, you gonna need a tire. So it's like reasonable black man and salesman black man. And those are 2 combinations I hate bouncing between because I like both these options, okay? I like them both. But I was like, you know what? My daddy, that's another story time. My dad, we'll put that on the story one day. He always told me when I got my first car, he was like, whenever you buy one tire, you're going to have to buy another one so that it balances it out. What it's balancing inside of it, I do not know. These are realms that your girl Evie don't understand. It's like magic, witchcraft to me. I don't get it. I saw my dad change brake pads one day and I was amazed. I was like, wow, this right here is something I should know. I should know how to change a tire. I know in theory how to change a tire, but do I know how to do it in order? I do not. I had a friend, I'm not gonna say his name. I had a friend, you know how you have like a whole bunch of friends and then you're like, oh man, can I say their name on YouTube? Anyway, he was changing his oil. We were in college, we don't pay for anything. We're gonna figure out how to do it. So I was like, he's like, oh man, I gotta change my oil. I was like, you gonna change your oil? I have never seen anyone change their oil. I lied. The only person in my life that I have seen change oil on their car is my dad. And I have seen it because he had an old Volkswagen. It's like he just loved, it's either Volvo or Volkswagen. It was a shift gear kind of car or whatever. But he was always working on it. And I'd be like, that's the only time I've seen someone do their own physical labor to their car. So I was like, when he jacked up his car and got under it, I was so scared for him. I was like, what if the car falls? What are you doing? And mind you, it's on this little, I was like, And then I was like, there's oil on the ground. But then I was like, you know what, it's none of your business. It's not your ground. You ain't got to worry about it. You don't pay for this lot. So, but you know what? That is going to be, you know, a thing I do. I'm going to be like, Evie learns how to change a tire. Because these are things that I need to know. Because I'm alone for like 80% of my day. So that 80% of my day, I'm alone, out and about, just doing stuff. Strangers that you're around don't count because they don't know you. And a lot of times they won't help you unless you're in certain suburbs or unless there's an employee who don't want to be no part, so they call 911. So a lot of times I'm out and about by myself doing things. And if tragedy befalls me, if the universe decides that, you know what, this is not going to be your day. Today, your pocket's going to hurt. Like today, they was like, you know what, you just got paid. And I know you had a budget, you know, you wanted to go with for the week until next week. That's not going to happen for you. That's what they decided. And they said, you're going to spend $155 on one tire. We know you was going to try and, you know, hit a Labor Day sale, or you're going to hit like a little discount time or whatever and get your 2 front tires. No. Today's the day. It is today for you. So, yeah. Now I'm late. I'm supposed to be at work at 8:30. It's 8:19. And I can tell you, I'm on a pike. I can tell you that. And these pikes have several lights. And these several lights just keep going and going and going. And it's like, it's not until you get to your 5th or 6th light you realize, wow, you just late. There's nothing you can do about it. The only blessing that came to me today was that it was 24 hours. So I didn't have to wait for no one to be open because they were already there. Oh, I got another fun story time about that place. But that was a real blessing, that it is like 5 minutes from where I live. It's right around the corner. So it's just like, whoop, whoop, I'm there. And then I was second in line. So I was like, blessings. The only downside was like, it's $154. That's something that's going to be like sitting on my day, still in my mind. I'm going to be looking off in the distance and I'll be like, $155. And I still got, 2 weeks to go. Because the day you get paid don't count. And Saturday and Sunday, it's the holiday. So it's 4th of July and I've already spent $55. Yes. Bitter broad mode. We're going to use broad a lot since, you know, we're going to try and get some of these cussies out the way. Bitter. But at least I've had breakfast, so I won't have hunger pains. You know, I'm already late. I might as well go to Starbucks. But then, I hate being late. I used to do that at one job I had. I would be late, so I would buy everyone, not everyone, I would buy everyone on my shift Starbucks. It was an early morning shift. I had to be at work at 4 a.m. So if I was late, I'd be like, hey, I'm running late, but does anybody want Starbucks? And they'd be like, yeah, sure. So then I'm like, how could you be mad at me? I brought you Starbucks. I'm going to brake because this truck is trying to move over, and this Kia that's what I hate about Pikes. Like, it's so long that people are just driving all stupid, and I know road rage during videos is a thing. And see, now I have too much air in this one tire. Like, this man pumped it up to 39. It's like he didn't even check it. He probably thought I was a reckless driver. So now I got one tire that's 39, two that are 34. And so my front, I'm going to eventually need a front end alignment. My daddy told me, but your girl was being cheap. I don't feel like it's being cheap. I just feel like if it goes, why do I need to do all this extra stuff? But see, I don't know, the issues with things not being level and balanced. So great. At some point, I'm going to mess my car up. I'm going to need a front end alignment. But in a grand scheme, my car right now has 4,332 miles on it, and I'm hopefully if my credit score go up, I'm trying to get another car. I'm gonna trade this in and get. I really want my dream car. I really want. It's either a Honda Santa Fe or a Tucson. That is what I want. My first car I bought, like my first lease car, was a Honda Elantra. That is a great car. I don't care what nobody says. It has everything you need, and I miss it so much. And I really was like, oh, I need some leg space. This car, I have a Sonata, so it's like, okay, I have a lot of leg space. No trunk space. Let me repeat that. No trunk space. If you need to put anything bigger than something flat, or if you need to put like a rollator in it, I had my grandma. So when I put her rollator in it, the bars be hitting. So I gotta throw it in the back seat, and I gotta look like I'm angry every time I put her rollator in the car. I really want some Starbucks. We're going to Starbucks. No, I don't need to go to Starbucks. I already spent $155, so we don't need to go to Starbucks. But I really like the Starbucks. They're really nice. Like, well, I'm not late. I'm still on this pike. I got like a few more. It's $155. I was gonna buy glasses this month. Guess I'm not getting them this month. I mean, I can afford to get the glasses. I was gonna get new glasses. Oh my God, the website was called Zenny Optical. I don't know what I was telling this lady yesterday. This has turned into a rant. I apologize. I'm not apologizing for this rant. This is what we're gonna do here. We do rants here. So yesterday, I don't know why I was saying Zelu or something, and it was Zenny Optical. I was like, why? I told her, girl, it starts with a Z. Just put online frames. It's Z. I'm sorry. I was like, she was like, I really like your glasses. I was like, thank you. These things are falling apart. So it's called Zenny Optical. So find me. Are we going to Starbucks? We're not gonna go to Target. I've been good. I haven't gone to Target in the last 3 days. So I really want to go to Target. But I go to the hospital tonight, so I feel like, oh shoot, about to miss my exit. Woo! Okay. You're about to be at the end of this pike, and at the end of this pike, you're gonna be at another town. Another town. Basically. Undeveloped land out here. You know what? No, we're not gonna go. We're not gonna go. We're not gonna go. Because by the grace of God, we have made it to work on time. Which is crazy. It's a miracle. I've been given the dice of misfortune for 25 minutes, and it didn't put me out the way. This is a miracle. Normally, it don't work out that way for you, girl. Any kind of misfortune or confusion in my in my transportations normally leads me to devastation. Tardiness, late. You know what? I'm calling out. How many hours has this befallen me? I don't know why it's all this sunlight right here. I don't like abandoned cars. I don't like cars that are just sitting somewhere for